Hallo und herzlich willkommen. Wir haben heute Nintendo Direct, also das war gestern. Ein Super Mario Maker! Ja, cool. Das ist ja cool, ein Super Mario Maker. Auf Nintendo Switch. Das ist cool. Wow. Und jetzt ist es zu Ende, oder? Ne? Das ist cool. Oh, Wenderwelt und diese Dinger. Das ist ja cool. Und Super Mario 3D Welt, das ist ja cool. Ba 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 ba. La 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 la.
Hi everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2. There will be brand new features, and many new elements are in development as we speak. So please stay tuned. Alright, next, let's cover today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
For the first time in 10 years, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new 4-player action RPG and an all-new original story. Assemble your ultimate dream team from a huge cast of Marvel superheroes, from the Guardians of the Galaxy to the Avengers, Defenders, X-Men, and more, to stop Thanos.
Aber der Super Mario Maker rausgekommen ist. Oder? Was war denn das?
Locally on up to 4 systems or online. And get closer to the action with a dynamic zoomed-in heroic.
7. Juni, wenn man Juni 2019. Das ist cool.
Wield her power against those that would do harm to the universe. As characters level up, they'll learn skills you can use on the fly. In Carol Danvers' case, literally. In addition to basic attacks and skills, each hero has an Alliance Extreme Attack, their most powerful move. Whether you join forces with friends locally or online, take teamwork to unprecedented levels as you creatively combine hero skills into synergy attacks. Your most powerful attacks can even be combined into
Das ist nicht so spannend.
The team-up possibilities will be off the charts.
Nee.
Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Okay. Komm jetzt.
Welcome
Was ist
back,
denn
Box
das?
Boy. Get ready to unload some boxes and have fun doing it. The critically acclaimed puzzle series Box Boy is coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time. This brand new game is tightly packed with tons of content, including brand new puzzles and new features. We fit something else in too.
Naja.
This time, 2 players can box it up together. To restore peace on the Box Planet, you must work as a team, solve puzzles, and beat those stages.
Ich muss normalerweise ein Super Mario Odyssey rauskommen, DLC. Das war cool. Aber Super Mario Maker ist ja noch cooler. Ach, Super Mario Bros. U war auch noch raus. Deluxe rausgekommen. Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe war noch rausgekommen.
Box Boy and Box Girl will unload on Nintendo Switch April 26th.
2019.
The ultimate spring
Was ist
update.
denn das? Ultimate, das habe ich immer nicht.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring forward with the version 3.0 update this spring.
Okay.
What are we adding, you ask? You'll just have to wait to find out.
Aufrufzeichen.
Joker is a part of Challenger Pack 1. He's secretly been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April. In other words, this year, Springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are on the way too. There's even more to explore in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. It's never too late for a journey through the like miniature worlds of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version.
Okay.
After a new update, all courses will support 2-player co-op.
Zu zweit.
Someone at his side.
Ja, ist angefallen.
Are better than one, and an extra set of hands goes a long way.
Oh, das ist auch
The
cool.
update will be available later today.
Halt.
And some paid downloadable content is coming. We're adding in 18 new challenges that will see you traveling to 5 new courses, from sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new objectives in existing courses. Captain Toad and Toadette must obtain the shiny crowd in each course, all of which can be played alone or with a second player. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode will be available for purchase as soon as later today, giving you early access to one of the courses. The rest of the content will launch on March 14th. If you don't have the game yet, look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today. It contains the full game and gives you access to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode once it's available.
Reicht schon was jetzt? Ha?
Steal yourself
Wir haben schon mal.
in an all-new Gothic castle. The side-scrolling action of yore shall rise once more in
Was ist denn das für ein
Ritual of the Night.
Schwaberei?
And so, the young lady Miriam,
Gefällt mir nie. Nee.
curse, must use her unwanted gifts to slay the demons wrought by the curse's original host.
Oh Mann.
With these powers, she can steal the abilities of enemies, bend gravity to her will, and dart about Jeebel's castle at lightning speed. Here, the laws of reality and 2D side-scrollers don't apply. Throughout the castle, a treasure trove of side quests, deadly tasks, and small touches flesh out the campaign.
Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Ja.
Beyond the main story, you can dig deep into character customization, subquests, and more.
Ja.
Stop the fall of man at the hands of demons.
Ist
Don't be afraid to show them your dark side.
nicht super schön.
Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night,
Nee,
emerges from
nee.
the shadows this summer.
Was kommt jetzt?
The time has come to build a new world and take on the children of Hargon. On an empty island.
Boah, das war im ersten, da war ein Demo. Das war geil.
Enlist villagers to help
Das
build
ist super.
and fight
Das
alongside
Spiel.
you in the story mode. Or unite with 3 other
So wie
builders to
Minecraft
create your own
fast.
island in local co-op or online.
So
Look at the
glücklich.
materials.
Ein
Craft
bisschen wie
objects and
Minecraft.
tools, and reach new heights by building any structure you can imagine.
Die Musik ist cool.
Fly. Play in first person. Explore underwater. And warp all over the new retro-inspired map.
Okay.
If you own the previous game on the Nintendo Switch system, you can craft the legendary builder's outfit and the Dragon Lord's throne.
Das ist nice.
Dragon Quest Builders 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 12th. There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come, but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Was jetzt?
Well,
Ah,
how's it looking?
ich geb das mal Pause. Was ist denn
New
das?
announcement for that classic RPG series. Please take a look.
There are RPGs, and then there's Dragon Quest.
Was war das jetzt gewesen gerade? Hört sich wie Mario an, aber ist es nicht.
Charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force.
Das
The series
finde ich
blends style and
seltsam.
perfectly balanced battles with the most impressive scope and elaborate story in series history. Where there is light, darkness follows.
Okay.
Is this ring truer than the luminary? The boy that prophecy says will succeed the last hero and protect the world from a terrible land. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him. On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the luminary. When he goes to the king of the largest kingdom for guidance, he is dubbed Darkspawn. So begins the
Nee, das ist Bilder.
and the
Wo dit?
ragtag band of adventurers who will join him on his quest to set
Hä?
and terrain of the sprawling, detailed land, Erdrea.
Hä?
Monsters roam free of random encounters. When you engage
Sieht
them,
schön aus, aber
strategy wisely in turn-based battles.
das ist sowas.
But not thrilling.
Das ist ein bisschen besser geworden. Oh, das ist cooler.
Legislate your party members' orders. As you do, you'll earn skill points
Yeah.
which can be used to teach party members attacks, spells, and improve their abilities. You can also collect material so you can forge weapons, armor, and accessories. Looking for an item that help people out in side quests, or try your hand at the casino, or horse races. Erdrea is full of surprises like these, and this time, the player has the power to choose on the fly between the land's gorgeous HD vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory of old. This is also the first version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you can switch between the original sound and the new one whenever you want. And you can also experience the journey with English or Japanese audio.
勇者の奇跡ってやつだ。
Ach, da will ich das Mikrofon draußen. Ich hoffe, ihr hört das jetzt. Warte, ich raus ein kleines bisschen. Ich muss das Mikrofon wieder einstellen. Ich hoffe, man hört mich jetzt.
First-time players and veterans should also look forward to new stories.
Wird schon
Sees
klappen.
one of the main cast members
Wenn's
stepping
nicht
into the
klappt,
spotlight,
Kommentare
shedding
schreiben.
new light on
Allen
hidden
Chat.
truths. This hero's adventure has truly leveled up.
Okay.
Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive
jetzt?
Age, Definitive Edition, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch this fall.
While we just announced the addition of these new stories, there will be more new information to share in the future. Please look forward to learning more. For now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
A Disney Tsum Tsum game like you've never seen before. These stuffed Disney toys
Hä,
took
was
the
ist
world
denn
by
das?
storm, and now they're ready for an after-hours party at the toy store in Disney Tsum Tsum Festival.
Disney.
Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players.
Immer so Disney. Wie Disney
Play
Channel.
online as well with players from around the world.
Das ist nicht Disney schon mal.
And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsum without talking puzzles.
Okay.
Connect matching Tsum Tsum to clear them and set a high score. The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches. Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019.
2019.
We're picking up a distress
Kaufen wir.
call in
Nee.
the Atlas Star
Kaufen
system,
wir das andere nicht.
but this time it's
Was wir
far
gerade
from
angeschaut
friendly.
haben.
In fact,
Und was ist
it's
das?
none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants,
Ach, das ist
Andrew
das.
Oikinen, Pigma Dengar, and the Great Leon. Now Peppy,
Mit dem Fuchs
Falco,
da.
and Slippy have no
Ja,
choice but to
aber
hunt
ich
them
kenn das
down,
nicht.
like the animals they are, in a challenging new series of missions you can only find in the spring update of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability and skill tree. Plus, each pilot can take on any of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the base
Ja,
game.
okay.
It's time for a game of seek and destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to news on the rest of the additional content, such as starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the Starlink Battle for Atlas update this April.
Okay, 2019.
A heartfelt fantasy adventure crops up once again.
2019, okay.
Another season, another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters.
Morning. It is about to be fall.
Interact with townsfolk daily. Grow vegetables and fruits at the farm. Cook some fish. Cook up a storm. Or even raise monsters. This fantastical circle of life will keep you coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special, fully remastered for Nintendo Switch. Battle alongside townsfolk, and before long, you may become more than just friends.
What?
See what the heart-pounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of the game. Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year. And we can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more info in the future. Soon, a time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls, before those souls become monsters. In this action RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, step into a realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these tenets, Kagachi must travel between the living world and the beyond to rescue lost souls from a terrible fate, becoming monsters. When battling these creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers. Each soul's powers are different, so you must choose the right soul for the situation at hand. In this deep, single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You will fight, and you will become stronger. Those who fall to grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very foundations of reincarnation will begin to crumble when Oninaki launches in summer 2019. Cars, robots, and Yoshi's in a world of craft.
That is good.
You know what that means? Yoshi's Crafted World is almost here. This time, we'd like to put the many facets of these crafty courses on display. As Yoshi, you'll go rafting, race solar cars, and tear through the sky on a plane. Nice shot, Yoshi! Hey, that robot's pretty huge for a miniature. Even at this scale, you'll have some challenging bosses to wrangle. Using in-game coins you've racked up, you can collect crafted costumes. If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection from enemies. There are more than 180 of these costumes, and some of them can be tricky to get your hands on. Later today, we'll release a demo, which lets you play through the first course. The Yoshi's Crafted World game will finally hatch on March 29th.
Okay.
We have more Nintendo Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
How's it going so far? Next, we have a follow-up on the latest installment in one of our long-running series, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Please have a look.
Oh my.
Now.
What could have brought you here?
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, you are the hero the world needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Geralt. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden within, you'll travel to Garrick Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, You alone
Was?
begin to see a mysterious girl named Sophis who appears within your mind.
Und direkt da.
Garrick Mach Monastery
Was?
lies at the center of 3 large territories. It is the
Oh,
home
jetzt
base
habe ich
of
das
the Church of
gemacht. Das
Saros,
ist nicht
the
gut.
main religion of Fodlan,
Und
as
jetzt habe
well
ich 4
as the
Minuten,
Knights
das war.
of Saros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses. The Black Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the House Leader and future Emperor, Edelgard. The Blue Lions boasts Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its House Leader. This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their House Leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance. As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you choose? Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Saros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership. Strategize as the battle progresses to claim victory. At the Officers' Academy, your students will work diligently each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons. Master the study of magic, and acquire special skills such as horsemanship. You have been entrusted with their future, and it's up to you to guide each of them and help them hone their abilities. Through combat experience and study, you can help your students reach their full potential.
Ja, es ist zu spannend.
Your students can also interact with each other at the academy,
Finde ich.
and by doing so, their bonds will strengthen, and they'll be able to better support each other on the battlefield.
Hey, over here!
Forward, now!
3 territories, 3 houses. Your very own journey. Fire Emblem 3 Houses will release on July
War sehr lang
26th.
schon. Juli 26. Okay.
So, how does it look? Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem
Aber
3
jetzt ist
Houses
letzte
would
kommt,
release
oder?
this spring, but more development time
Oder?
will be necessary. And so the new release date is July 26th. That means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer, but we hope you'll look forward to the next generation of Fire Emblem all the same. Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oder?
In this next entry of this iconic series, the last player standing wins. 99 players.
Ach so.
Only one reigns
Das ist
supreme.
halt. Ne, warte, ist es. Ja, heute
This
ist es rausgekommen, oder?
Tetris 99.
Hätte ja die
Iconic
Musik
puzzle
gemacht,
game
ne?
arrives with an online experience like no other. Nintendo Switch Online members can battle for dominance in this free-to-download game. If you're attacked with garbage, attack back to defeat the other 98 players and become the sole survivor. Nintendo Switch Online members, be ready to join the fight.
Online, ja. Ja, das ist
$6.99 will
online.
be available
Da
for
musst du wieder
download
Geld
later
bezahlen,
today.
ne? Oh
Look forward
Mann.
to battling it out in upcoming online events.
Ich hab das so ganz gut gemacht. Ich hab
Prepare
kein
to
Geld
kill,
auf meinen
survive,
Nintendo mehr.
or die in Dead by Daylight.
Mist.
Imagine this. You're alone,
Ui.
struck by
Ui.
fear, struggling to
Ui.
survive. And then you meet
Ui.
another survivor. But it's too late. The killer is upon you. Now run. Hide.
Was ist das?
Scavenge for items. Open the gates and escape with your life. Or take on the role of the killer to make the so-called survivors your
Okay,
next
okay.
victims. Terrifying?
Okay.
Oh yes. Satisfying? Just you wait. With loads of maps,
Okay.
characters, and cosmetics to earn, you'll experience a deep progression system while you're on the hunt or being hunted. Discover the true meaning of horror when Dead by Daylight creeps up on Nintendo Switch this fall. This dog will ruin your
Was ist
day.
das? Und? Alles gut, okay. 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 Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Okay. Aha. Zweite Punkt 28 Mann. Na,
Now for
einfach.
a message from the producer of the futuristic mech action game, Daemon X Machina.
Hello everyone, I'm Kenichiro Tsukuda, producer of Daemon X Machina, and I have some news for you. Later today, they'll be releasing a demo called Daemon X Machina Prototype Mission on Nintendo eShop for a limited time. The game is still in development, but in the demo you can battle 4 different missions while exploring the basic controls and customizations of your personal mech known as an arsenal. You can also experience a boss battle in the final mission, so please try it out. After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be conducting a short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions. If you weren't selected for the survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be. We have more to say about Daemon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo of America Twitter account so you can stay up to date on the latest information. Daemon X Machina should be launching this summer.
Oh man.
With that in mind, the development team is working hard right now, so please stay tuned.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch. Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling, and a difficulty level that scales to your skills. You'll feel like a pro racer as you master the world's fastest cars to win motorsport's most exhilarating races. From the prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the narrow city streets of Barcelona, all DLC is included with 100 cars, 100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls and custom controls. Players can race online or locally, and 2 players can race split screen on a single system. From street racing to demolition derby, when Grid Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019. Enter the Viking Age to experience Senua's journey again, or for the very first time. Created in collaboration with neuroscientists and people who experience psychosis, Hellblade pulls players deep into the mind of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior will embark on a haunting vision quest through Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover. Hellblade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance, audio and artistic achievement, British Game, and Game Beyond Entertainment. Find out why Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice releases on Nintendo Switch this spring.
Ist ja gar nicht schlimm wissen.
The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger. Mortal Kombat 11 proves the saga 25 years in the telling is far from over. with all new custom character variations, plus new characters and returning veterans taking up the fight. In a fresh new adventure, Unravel 2 sees players take control of 2 adorable Yarnies. Control both Yarnies on your own in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op for some puzzling platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd. For the first time on Nintendo Switch, experience Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Revamped gameplay features Calyx, system like motion aiming and touch input. Set in the American Revolution, explore one of the most iconic eras in history as you fight for freedom and independence and usher in the rise of a nation. All the original downloadable content, plus the entire standalone game, Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered, will be included when they launch together on May 21st. Final Fantasy fans, better open your calendars. We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home on Nintendo Switch March 26th. We can also announce that Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th. We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey on Nintendo Switch later today. Once a classic, always a classic. That's all for today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
How's everything looking? Well, we have a bit more to share in this Nintendo Direct. Please stay with us until the end.
Mein erstes Nintendo Direct
Let's take a look, shall we?
habe ich jetzt gemacht mit Livestream. Was ist? Wenn der Erstpass aufgepasst oder nicht? Hä? Was ist bei Total? Die haben damals gesagt, irgendwann ein 3D-Film müssen draus machen, aber mit denen ist keine Ahnung. Dieses Jahr haben sie irgendwann gesagt, keine Ahnung, was jetzt kommt. Vielleicht.
My heart goes out to you too, all because of how you were born. Doomed
We are the champions.
idiots until you die. Chained to your fate, powerless.
Today has been most revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the hell are they?
Why did you make them?
I really hoped you two wouldn't get caught up in all this. Now don't go dying on me.
Gut, was jetzt? Ha. 38.
What you just witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games. It looked like 2 characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it? I hope you're excited to learn more about how combat will play out in this game. Please stay tuned. And speaking of Platinum Games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3. Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more. Our next title will be the last announcement of the day. Please check it out.
Komm jetzt mal was raus. Mann, wird ganz so langweilig. Wird ganz so langweilig, was ist denn das jetzt für Welt? Ja, was habe ich hier erzählt irgendwo mal? Will ich euch nur sagen mal. Vielleicht ist es nicht. Ich glaube eher weniger. Jawohl. Das ist Teller. Oh geil. the Wild. Nee, niemand Breath of the Wild. Oh, coole Musik wieder, juhu. Die Link auf Zelda, Link auf Orange. Ja, die haben das, die Linken auf Zelda Breath of the Wild genommen. Oh, nee. Warte mal. Was ist ja das? Ich hab war jetzt ein Kettenum gewesen, ne? Mit Gumba. Das passt überhaupt gar nicht. Was ist das? 1000 okay. Ja, das sieht schöne Grafik aus.
So, what did you think? At long last, 1993's Game Boy Classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo Switch.
Sieht schon schön aus, aber das Umlaufen war nicht.
After 26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and will have more to say in the future. Please look forward to its release.
Was ist jetzt schon?
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
Was? Da war ja nur lauter Schmarrn gewesen, was soll denn das? Ich glaube, ich bin, oder? Also dann, wir haben am Anfang, habe ich so komisch gemerkt, dass es nicht richtig Super Mario Maker gewesen war. Dann machen wir mal wieder einmal zurück. Tsching. Was ist denn das jetzt hier? Hallo. Da. Ach komm. Tut mir leid, das wollte ich jetzt nicht haben. Machen wir mal wieder zurück. Was soll denn das hier? Okay. Super Mario Maker, ich hab's nicht verstanden am Anfang, was da los war. Was? Oh ja, ist durch. Schauen wir mal das. Okay. Ach, geil, man kann da runter. Den Anfang? Oh, sieht das geil aus, aber es gibt keinen Stift. Das müssen wir alle mit einem Zeitstück machen oder so. Das ist schon geil. Geil, und das ist besser wie Super Mario geil. Und das jetzt. Und die Sonne, die ist keine. Und das Wind und das Ganze so. Wow, cool. Super. Oder? Und das jetzt, der Himmel. Menschenlevel, und die Blue und das ist geil. Das ist geil. Und ja, das ist alles nice, cool. 2019. Das ist super. Also gut, ich erzähle noch wegen von Zelda erst. Okay, wegen Zelda, na, erst. Das war auch ein sehr schönes, super tolles Spiel gewesen, die Grafik und das Rumlaufen mache ich nicht so gern, das Super Mario die Länge auf Zelda, die Länge auf Zelda Breath of the Wild war normalerweise viel besser gewesen, habe ich mir gefunden. Zum Hüpfen und so, aber so rumschlägen, naja. Aber die Grafik sieht auch super toll aus. Das habe ich auch gut möchtet. Also gut ausgeschaut. Naja. Also die Gummis war nicht so gut. Also dann sage ich euch, abonnieren nicht vergessen, Daumen hoch. Das ist Nintedo Direct. Und Super Mario Maker und so Zelda war schon gut, aber den Rest war schon ein Schmarrn gewesen. Ich hoffe, es ist nicht so schlimm mit Online, dass man es nicht kauft und dann ja in Online stellt, was man baut hat. Und aber es ist sehr viele Sachen zum Bauen. Das ist besser wie das Einser. Nimmt so ein bisschen anderen Stück. Also ich sage euch, bis zum nächsten Mal, euer Tobi. Und ja, abonnieren nicht vergessen, Daumen hoch. Wir sehen uns nächstes Mal. Es kommt dann ganz kurzes in der Musik noch dazu. Bis dann und ciao. Wenn ihr nicht möchtet, könnt ihr auch abschalten. Bis dann und ciao. Und das Video lasse ich oben. Bis dann und ciao auf YouTube. Bis dann und ciao. Jetzt ciao, ciao. Bis dann und ciao.